Alrighty, it's time for another 6.5 Creedmoor video. Now, I have a brand new box of the 140 RDF, or almost brand new, so I need to shoot some of them. So I want to give it the best shot using H4350. Now, these hit the lands at 2.880 cartridge overall length. We're going to load them at 2.850. We're going to load them up with 39.4 grains, all the way up to 41.0 grains and 0.4 grain increments. Hopefully these shoot pretty well. My Savage 6.5 Creedmoor has been pretty tolerant of loads, so let's get out on the range and let's see how the RDF shoot. Alrighty, we're out here on the range. This is my 24-inch 6.5 Creedmoor, Savage 110 in a MDT XRS chassis with an Athlon 6-24 minus tack optic. Shooting at 200 yards. It's a nice day. It's still fairly early, so there's not a lot of mirage or wind. Shooting at 200 yards. Dots on the target are 1 inch. Getting velocity through our lab radar. Now I have dialed up a few tenths, hopefully to get us close to where we want to be. We'll adjust after our first 3-shot group if we need to. The gun is cold, but it is not clean. Alright, we're shooting off front and rear bag here. So let's see how they shoot. Been a little while since I've shot my 6.5 Creedmoors. Alright. First shot here. Alright, pretty good for point of aim and point of impact. These with our first one there. See how the rest of these do. Not a horrible start. Velocity was where we'd probably expect it. About 2650. 22 ES, 12.4 SD. Okay, moving on up here. Alright, so something happened there and I absolutely messed the tip up on this one we're about to shoot. So, don't expect it to be awesome, but we'll see here. Something weird happened whenever it went into the magazine. Did pretty much what we'd expect it to do. Alright, those three looked pretty good. Looked like velocity was really consistent too. Yeah, those we had a 2651 average with a 1.16 SD and a 2.0 ES. Now, it's 3-shot groups, but promising looking load there for 3 shots. I'm going to go ahead and go a couple clicks down, 1 click down, 2 to clean up our target there. Make sure that we don't end up getting too high. Alright, going to go ahead and move on up with our charge here. So lab radar came disconnected there. It's a good opportunity. It takes a long time for it to hook back up because I have so many series. I don't know what's been going on with it, but it's been a pain in the butt. It'll give us a second to cool the barrel down. It's not real hot, but pretty good looking group so far. So we got reconnected here. Those average 2679 with a 5.0 SD. So again, H4350 never disappoints, does it? Alright, moving on up here. Significant jump there with our bolt's getting a little heavy too. I'm just going to go ahead and stop there. I think these other rounds would be safe to shoot, but we're at 2717 with these 140 RDFs. We got a little bit of a sticky bolt lift there. Our primers are getting nice and flat. Actually, let's just go ahead and move on up. Going to go down another click, just because it seems like our point of impact is rising as our velocity increases, which would make sense at 200 yards, I would think. last group here. Assuming that things go okay with pressure. Yep. Point of impact is definitely rising here. And bolts getting a little sticky and accuracy's kind of falling apart too. Alright. So again, disconnected from my lab radar. We'll talk about the velocity when I get back here. Alright, so taking a look at our target here, really not too bad. We started out at a 1.4 inch group at that 39.4 grains, and then things started to look pretty promising. From about 39.8 grains to 40.2 grains. At 39.8 we shot a 0.67 inch group, and at 40.2 we shot a 1.03 inch group. We also had about 20 feet per second difference, and our group stayed pretty consistent. So obviously the best load looking here is the 0.67 inch group, 2651 feet per second, and a 1.1 SD at 39.8 grains. And then next best looking load here is at 40.2, 1.03 inch group, 2679 feet per second, and a 5.0 SD. But really all of these across the board are pretty acceptable. As we got a little bit hotter, things started to open up, but overall pretty satisfied for the RDF. So it seems like my 6.5 Creedmoor is the only one that will tolerate the RDF, and the 140 seems to be the best one that I've shot. So I guess this is a good target for the RDF. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed shooting at 200 yards. You don't get to do it that often, and it sure is fun to see some small groups at 200 yards with that 0.67 inch group. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.